What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a video tonight on miners and how freaking awesome they are in both farming and in war. We're going to see them in action at the highest level, Town Hall 11, here shortly. But first, I want to draw your attention to something I've been working on for quite some time. It's exciting. It's crazy. It is. Do you guys see anything? Anything different? Anything? No? Level 40 Queen. We are maxed out on the Queen. Level 40 she is. Never thought I'd see the day, guys, but we celebrated a couple nights ago on my stream after we hit that achievement, so thank you to everybody who helped me push her there. You guys are awesome. Then we've got the King. He is down for level 31 right now, and he is on his way to level 40 as well, so hopefully we can complete this journey, maxing out the heroes sooner rather than later, because it would be certainly pretty cool to have both of these bad boys working at their full capacity. To check in on the rest of the farming stuff I've got going on, I literally had to gem a building finish to make room for my King to go down a little bit earlier, as I've got 3 of my level 12 cannons under upgrade right now, going to level 13, and I'm finishing my last archer tower to level 12 right now. And yeah, the base is looking pretty solid, pretty good, and it's only getting better. How am I doing this right now? Well, if you go look at the attack log, literally been mass minoring the crap out of things, and I might have been gemming a few armies to help speed things along, but yeah, I mean, you guys can see the potency here. Every single raid, when you factor in the loot bonus and whatnot, you're looking at 4 to 5k or more every single raid, and I mean, I can't tell you how fast the loot has been flying in. Notice, I mean, look at this raid, you know, here, 450k of each, plus the 110k loot bonus. You're looking at like 1.1 million resources. Same thing if you scroll down a little bit. All of these are just massive. I mean, let's look at, you know, the potency here of the mass miner attack. No heroes brought, no CC. Forget about all that noise. We'll just go hit a base. Here they come. We're funneling from the outside in to make sure that the outer buildings go down first and that the middle miners have a runway to the core, because we're trying to get to those Inferno towers. Now, me being as smooth as I am with my my fingers, you know, I'm going to miss the free spell here. I tried to get both the Inferno towers, and I got everything but the Inferno towers, but at least the Dark Elixir storage is frozen. That way, it's nice and ice cold when the miners do get there to collect it, which they will. But the Rage Spell is going to power them through, get both of the Inferno towers down, and they will power through the rest of this base. A whole lot of loot, guys. A whole lot of loot in the bag. Taking out the rest of it with ease, no problem. We're going to get all of that good stuff. And again, this raid ended up being like 1.3 million resources gained in one raid with the miners, guys. So you can find those big raids that are out there very easily. You know, looking at just, you know, one more here. Let's go take a peek at, oh, I don't know, this one right here. What do we got here? Much more difficult base, multi-target Infernos on both of them, but we see a lot of really huge collectors, full to the brim, and I focus a lot of my initial miners on those, just to make sure that we collapse here on the Dark Elixir. We want to make sure we get that, and then we send the bulk of the army in from the right. Again, try to target, you know, the elixir a little bit here to help pay for the army, and then also stockpile some of that. But, you know, they go to the core, we freeze the Queen, we freeze the Inferno Tower, and then rage and heal those miners, keeping them all good to go. And then basically getting in and destroying the Inferno Tower, the heroes, the Town Hall, and then we want that Dark Elixir storage. That is the most important thing that we're going for. They have arrived, so we're just going to go ahead and drop our last rage on it to make sure that we get through that core. They do, and then that's pretty much going to do it for this base as well. You know, we kind of knock off here, leave a lot on the table in collectors, just because we couldn't spread our miners super thin and still get to the core to make sure we got that storage. So we left a little bit on the table there. Wish I could have gotten it all, but still, again, 1.2 million with the bonuses. Again, in one raid, guys. So the miners absolutely killing it. Let's go check it out in war. To do a quick recap, Furia Argentina, or Argenta, whatever. We ended up beating them pretty badly, 110 to 89. Again, guys, all the replays were wiped, so Nothing, absolutely nothing to show. You can see there, replay not available for all of it, so we missed that. Let's go ahead and go back in, and we will cover just a couple attacks here from the WHF versus the Dynasty, another clan where we pretty much just outclassed them and beat them down pretty hard. So let's go check on their side. Happy Harry here. I want you guys to notice the level 14 Archer Towers. He gemmed all of these bad boys to max. Look at those things. They're beautiful, gorgeous in all of their splendor, but is it going to stop six-pack Caps? Nuh-uh. Cass is going to get it. He sends in the heroes to the side to help trim those side buildings and get those miners to the core. He's got the Grand Warden with the miners, and he is dealing with Eagle Fire immediately. And that Eagle's all the way in the center of the base, so he knows he's going to have to deal with that some. Here's the miners starting to arrive into that core as they get in there. You're going to see a couple of heal spells go down to receive them. And then also, notice the CC has not been engaged yet, and it is way at the bottom right now. So he's going to have to deal with that here soon too. The Queen goes down finally. Now he's dealing with the King. Another heal spell goes down, and then a rage spell for those miners that are going to be going to the core. Now the Eagle is still up, still firing. Finally, the miners go over. They do get a CC lure at this point. And Poison Spell is able to take down all of those minions doing some serious damage. And then he's got a dragon in there too, but, you know, never fear. The Poison Spell is here. It looks like the dragon is confused, is taking damage. He's just kind of floating in there, taking just enough damage from that double poison to go ahead and take it down to just a sliver of health. And it is still not going to matter because as the miners go underground, the dragon or whoever the air targeting troop is, they lose focus on the miners and they get confused and they just stand there. Now that little delay makes it really nice for those miners to be able to get away and take care of business. So Caps makes it out with a 3-star on a base that is entirely maxed, even the level 14 Archer Towers that just came out a couple days ago. So let's look at Momentous now. He is taking on number 8 here, another Town Hall 11 base, very high level. Pretty much everything except for the level 14 Archer Towers, everything else is maxed except for walls. Very, very tough base as far as defense levels go. But let's see how he handles it. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of miners he sent from the left side. A couple early heals here to make sure he gets through the ring here and is not taking too much damage from the wizard towers. I felt that the heals might have been a little bit early and not optimally placed, as the wizard towers are the main deterrent here in most of these miner raids, but he's taken out the corners very nicely and delayed a few miners that have gone to the center to the core. And as the Eagle's coming down, he goes ahead and pops the Eternal Tome, that Grand Warden ability, and a Rage Spell. And the three biggest threats, I should say, in the base are very easily and swiftly taken out in the Infernos and the Eagle Artillery. So all of those are down. They reinforce the miners that have gone around the ring at this point. He's got his Queen going around the outside. Just like them two Trailer Park Girls, and she is going to go ahead and finish it up. She's got an ability left, which is great. The Grand Warden's still alive, and look at all of the miners, guys, still just absolutely doing work. But the Queen will be able to take out most of the point defense left on the left side. As soon as the mortar's down, she will have the ability to go ahead and pop that ability there. There we go. Now we've got some archers out front. Should buy her a little bit of time here. And now the miners have attracted most of the defense's attention. The Queen does go down, but just far too many miners still up, and they will go ahead and finish off this ring for the 3-star. So, guys, hopefully you've learned something from the content today, kind of noticed the funnel outside in to force those miners to the core. At Town Hall 11 and War, having that Grand Warden ability makes them super potent. I've been working on some war attacks at the Town Hall 10 level. Almost got something worked out. You'll probably see something in the near future on that. But from the farming perspective, hopefully you guys looked at my my log and, you might be drooling. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Looking at the Dark Elixir scores, every single raid, you're looking at 3,000 plus Dark Elixir. If you add the bonus in, it's usually closer to 4 plus. Really, really crazy stuff. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video tonight. I'm going to be on stream tomorrow night, or today if you're watching this, Saturday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Please join me at the link right here. Not to spill any secrets, but there are some folks that have said that they're going to get me drunk. So if you want to see that, feel free to come hang out. Love to have some drinks with you if you're of legal age, of course. So that is going to be all for the evening. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time, guys. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow night.